This is the first student-led live broadcast in the nation, bringing you the best stories and sports since 1970. We are CHS Today.
Good morning, Spartan Nation, and welcome to today's newscast. I'm Levi.
And I'm Annabelle.
And now it's time for CHS Today. In national news, last night a state helicopter and a small plane collided over the airport in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, resulting in the death of the plane's pilot. The crash involved a Cessna 150 airplane and a Pennsylvania State Police Bell 407 helicopter. Governor Josh Shapiro said at the news conference that the two state troopers involved will survive their injuries. The helicopter was conducting a training exercise off the runway when the plane veered off course during landing and collided with the back of the helicopter. Shapiro identified the troopers as Corporal Bryce Corman and Trooper Jason Mills.
In world news, tens of thousands of people are still without power in Indiana a week after deadly storms. By late Wednesday afternoon, 75,000 customers still lack electricity, mostly in Lake County by Illinois' border. Roughly 300 poles and 44 power transmission poles need to be repaired or replaced in Gary as a result of the storm, which carried winds of 99 miles per hour. These are not simple repairs. These are important systems that have to be rebuilt.
All seniors need to check their email for a Google form about submitting a senior quote to the yearbook. You need to use your best judgment when submitting the quotes. They will be rejected if they are not appropriate.
If you need volunteer service hours or would like to help your community, the Whitewater Valley Railroad needs help being cleaned up. If interested, there will be a group there this Saturday starting at 9 a.m. There will be bus transportation and lunch will be provided. They would return at 2 p.m. depending on how long you would like to stay and help. If you're interested, go see Ms. Combs in Waterloo 261 to let her know. A permission slip will be needed to ride the bus.
Auditions for the fall play will be redone today and Friday after school from 3:30 to 5:30. Please make sure to bring your A game.
There will be a Lilly Scholarship meeting during Impact today.
There will be a student council call-out meeting tomorrow during Impact in the lecture hall. If you're interested in joining, please attend.
As everyone knows, we have had some very bad flooding in our community. Let's take a look at our town.
On Wednesday, August 12th, Fayette County experienced a catastrophic flood, displacing many families along the Whitewater River. Businesses and homes were destroyed and lives were forever changed. While some of our own were going through one of the worst experiences of their lives, the county stepped up to lend a helping hand.
The flood, obviously, I know most of you know, but my house was lost, a lot of other people's too, but and it's devastating, but it's also uplifting. So many people answered emails and has reached out, can I do your laundry, can I cook you food? I had 38 people in my house tearing up drywall and gutting my house, so literally saving what little bit I had. So while it is hard, it's also very uplifting. I'm very blessed. I'm thankful. So many people, I've had students, I've had other staff, parents, principals, admin has been all over the neighborhood, and I truly am blessed.
The flood affected me because I volunteer at the railroad, and the floodwaters destroyed all of our property, got up in all of our equipment. There's mud in every single building, every single coach, every single caboose, and washed out almost all of our track. And we have 18 miles of track. We're getting volunteers together to help, and there's going to be a big volunteer event this Saturday to help repair it. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Because it's also going to cost millions of dollars to be able to fix our track, to be able to run our trains to Metamora and our Cowboy trains and Polar Express again. So our goal is to get back to Polar Express this year, but we're not very optimistic.
If you would like to help with cleanup, please check the Facebook pages of Baptist Temple, Crosspoint Biker Church, and the City of Connersville. If you or anyone needs help, please keep in touch with Ms. Flum and answer the Google form.
Thank you to all those who have gone out of their way to support our community in this time.
If you need any help, contact any of the administration or teachers.
On this day in history, the Angolans were kidnapped by the Portuguese. They arrived in the British colony of Virginia and were then bought by English colonists. The Virginia colony was home to about 700 people by 1619. The first enslaved Africans arrived in Virginia, disembarked at Point Comfort and Fort Monroe. They were originally kidnapped by Portuguese colonial forces, who sent captured members of the native Congo and Ndongo kingdoms on a forced march to the port of Luanda, the capital of modern-day Angola. From there, they were ordered on the ship San Juan Bautista, which set sail for Veracruz in the colony of New Spain. As was quite common, about 150 of the 350 captives aboard the ship died during the crossing. Then, as it approached its destination, the ship was attacked by two privateer ships, the White Lion and the Treasurer. Crews from the two ships kidnapped up to 60 of the Bautista's enslaved people. On August 20th, 1619, the White Lion docked at Virginia colony's Point Comfort and traded some of the prisoners for food.
Lunch for tomorrow is a scrambled egg bowl. Other options include a classic American cheeseburger.
Hey Stella, what's the weather looking like today?
Anna, let's see, Levi. Our 14-hour forecast today, at 7 p.m. it's going to be cloudy at 78 degrees. 10 p.m. it's going to be raining at 71, and at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning it'll be cloudy at 63. Now on to our 3-day. Friday it's going to be 83, a low of 64, cloudy. As we move into Saturday, it's going to be 81 with a low of 59, it'll be storming. And then Sunday it's going to be 76, a low of 53, cloudy. All right, now back to the desk.
Thanks, Stella. Now over to Evan with our Spartan Nation Sports.
Thanks, guys. Last night, the boys' varsity soccer team traveled to play Newcastle. The score ended in a 2-2 tie. Sports action for today is the girls' golf heads to Hagerstown at 5. The boys' varsity tennis team will play Batesville at home at 5:30. The girls' JV soccer team will play Richmond at home at 5:30, and the girls' varsity soccer team will play at 7. Sports action for tomorrow is boys' varsity football plays Richmond, and kickoff is at 7. That's all for sports. Now back to the desk for birthdays.
Thanks, Evan. There are no birthdays for today.
The only birthday for tomorrow is Ada Vu.
Happy birthday. I'm Levi.
I'm Annabelle.
I'm Evan.
I'm Stella.
And that's all for CHS Today.